United States. On the planet we call Earth, it's the Arsenio Hall Show starring Arsenio Hall. Tonight, Arsenio welcomes Pam Dawber, Seattle Mariners All-Star Ken Griffey Jr., the hip-hop sounds of Arrested Development, and setting in with a posse sax man, Dave Cars. And now, Benton, Ridley Park, Chula Vista, and all the rest of y'all, it's Arsenio welcome to the show. Oh, yeah. Yeah. How you doing? Posse right here. Give him some. Give him some. Hey, y'all. Hey, now. Yes. Good to see you all. Relax. Sit. Let's have fun. Hey. What's up? How you doing? Enjoy yourselves. Relax. Yes. Too many T-shirts for me to read. We got Dare over here, yeah, and AKA's over here, and Alpha's over there, and what is that? A white lady with a Harlem shirt on. Right on. Right on. That's the way to bring America together. Yes, indeed. Oh, boy, and the dog pound tonight, those are people who are living proof that the Floby works. Or maybe it doesn't work. Works for some of y'all. Oh, boy. My name is Arsenio Hall. Welcome to the show. And a couple interesting items in the news. Hi, ma'am. If I don't wave at you, you ain't going to let me do the show, are you? Hi. Where you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey? Yes. What's your name? Okay, I just wanted to make sure you weren't the lady that took the billboard out. Scared of her. Something interesting in show business news. I read that the Golden Girls spinoff, Golden Palace, will be getting a new addition to their cast. Anyone like to guess who it is? Anyone read it? Somebody said it. I heard it. Yes, Cheech Marin, formerly of Cheech and Chong fame. He'll be playing the chef on that show. What kind of episodes are they going to have, you know? Tonight on Golden Palace, the laughs fly as Cheech teaches the Golden Girls how to use their dentures as a roach clip. It's like, oh, I want to see that, honey. Oh, yes. Yeah. I don't know if Rue McClanahan wants to eat the brownies that he makes, but it should be an interesting show. What's next? Cheech as a chef. TV has come a long way. Next, they'll have Rick James as a nanny on Family Matters, you know? When Urkel is bad, he'll burn him with a crack pipe. Ow! Hey, I don't make up the news, I just report it. Oh, man, there's a new and dangerous game being talked about in the news. It's a stupid game teenagers are playing in San Diego County. What they do is they stand on a train bridge, and then when the train is coming, they jump off into the water. Did you read about this? It's stupid. You know, kids, if you want to do something scary that involves trains, you don't have to stand in front of one. Take a ride on Amtrak. Don't jump off the bridge with the train. Boy, just take your vacation on Amtrak. You'll be, oh! Almost crashed. Vice President Dan Quayle lashed out at members of the media yesterday. I'm sure you saw this on the news. I guess he's angry because they were drilling President Bush with questions about his alleged extramarital affair back in 1984. Quayle hasn't been this angry in a long time. Have you seen him? Did you see him on the news? Man, he hasn't been this angry at the media since NBC canceled the Smurfs. He was so angry, boy. Yeah, he lectured him. Yeah. See, the vice president knows what it's like to be blindsided by brutal and unfair questioning. You know, like, Dan, how you spell potato? You know, he knows what that thing is like, and he sympathizes with him. Senator Bob Dole called Bush just to let him know that the Republican Party will support him every step of the way. And Clarence Thomas called George Bush to say, you know, I've been there, you know, and I know how you're feeling and what you're going through. Jennifer Flowers called and asked him what he was doing Saturday night. So he's gotten a few calls. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. A disgruntled hoe in the front row angry about that joke. I know Jennifer, and... Ooh, I'm mad. She said, oh, don't do Jennifer Flowers jokes. We're in the middle of this heated presidential election, and I was thinking this morning, one of the biggest issues that's probably on our minds in a political race is the decision-making ability of these two men. We really don't care about the affairs. I don't believe either of them are true. But let's go with it for a minute. Both candidates want you to believe that they have better judgment than the other. So here's my question. This is the woman that Clinton allegedly slept with, and they were talking about this a while back. Let me see the picture. That's Jennifer Flowers, your buddy, there. And here's a photo of the woman that Bush allegedly slept with right here. Of these two women, which do you think shows that a gentleman has better judgment? Gee whiz! Is that the lady?
That's her.
Oh, man. I'm a Democrat. Help Clinton a little bit, Janie. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Make it even worse. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yeah. I'm just joking, trying to make light of the issues, but that's an interesting choice. And we thought Bush showed bad judgment when he chose Quayle. Gee whiz. We have Mr. Cos here every Thursday with us. Yes. That thing there. That's your hook.
That's it, right there.
How long have you been doing that?
I've been working on it about 6 minutes now.
6 minutes. Everybody has to have a hook. What's your hook, Mike?
When he does that, I just laugh and laugh and laugh.
You're like his Ed McMahon.
Yeah.
Right? Look at him. It's cool. You all give me anything. What you got? Anything?
James Brown funk.
Some James Brown funk? I like James Brown funk.
Yeah, all right.
Gordon? That's cool. We got a great show for you. Oh, I like this crowd. How you doing? The all-star center fielder from the Seattle Mariners is in the house, Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, all right. There's a new movie called Stay Tuned, and Pam Dawber is the star. She's here. And the sounds of Arrested Development. Let's go, go, go.
The Hall Show is brought to you by MGM's new action comedy movie, Digstown, starring James Woods and Louis Gossett Jr.
Very funny guy tomorrow night, David Spade. He's a writer and a comedian and actor and everything. He's a funny guy. From the movie Raising Cain, Stephen Bauer. You know who Stephen Bauer is? He's the cute guy with the nice lips from Scarface. Remember Stephen? Okay, now you got him. Yes, yes, now the ladies remember. And who else? Gary Shandling is here, and he'll be talking about his new show on HBO, so that'll be a fun night. Yes. Yeah. You can come back. Would you like to come back? Yeah, you can come back. You all know my next guest from the hit series Mork and Mindy. She stars with John Ritter. In her latest project, it's called Stay Tuned, and she'll come out and tell us a little bit about it. Here's Pam Dawber. Yes, good to see you.
I know, it's been a long time.
And you look very cute.
Thank you.
Do you like clothes?
I love clothes.
Yeah. You can look at a person and see if they're into it. I mean, just little detail and things that you've
look at these
done.
little jets over here on my jacket. You know, I just had a baby 6 weeks ago.
Oh, congratulations.
I just had a baby.
Good.
And I'm so happy that I'm back in my clothes. I'm telling you, knowing that I was doing this show every day, I was getting up and I was putting this skirt on, saying, oh, God, 3 more days, maybe I can get it buttoned. And I got it buttoned.
Yeah, and your husband's been here many times. You've been here one other time, and if I remember correctly, this is the second child.
Yep, this is the second one.
Yeah, you know her husband, Mark Harmon, right? Yeah. Oh, look at that. You hear the lady? Oh, oh. Did you hear that gas right in that area?
Oh, yeah.
Mark Harmon. Oh. Yes, so congratulations.
Thanks.
And how is the first baby dealing with the second baby?
He's doing great. He's doing great. You know, it was when I was in the hospital with him, he came to visit his new brother, and the baby came in and started screaming, and Sean turned to me and said, Mom, I think that we should leave this baby here at the hospital when we go home. It's like, oh, no! Here we go. But he's been doing great.
Yeah. Your oldest child is 4?
Yeah, he's 4.
Does he understand what you do? Does he watch old reruns or movies and stuff?
You know, it's funny. What we do for a living so has nothing to do with our family life. And the kind of movies that Mark and I have done really aren't suited for him. So he's into cartoons at this point. But it's funny, I took him to the set of Hook when Robin was doing Hook. So he sees Mork and he thinks that that's Peter Pan. But you know, pretty much he doesn't watch what we do on TV. So it's, you know, we're so much of a traditional kind of family. Show business isn't that important to us. So.
You didn't take him to the set of Stay Tuned to meet John or anything?
Oh, well, not necessarily to meet John, but just to be with Mom.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, we did Stay Tuned up in Vancouver for 4 months. And he came up and he would go down and he'd be with his dad on the weekends and then he'd come and see me. But the schedule was so easy. It was really great because I got a chance to come back to LA a lot.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that difficult.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes,
that's good. I just noticed how pretty your eyes are. Blue.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
Yeah, you don't see that in the ghetto much. I'm really intrigued.
I've been working on this.
And those are real, right? Those aren't the contacts.
Yeah, no, those are real.
Because these days, you know, women, eyes, breast, everything come off, and it's nice to see something real like that. I just want to see the real ones. That's nice. That's real nice. We should talk about the movie. Tell us what this movie is about.
Oh, God, I knew you were going to do that to me.
Because when you see the trailers, Pam, it's like,
who
it's
knows
everything.
what it's about? I know, and so you're going to put this on me. We're going to be here 20 minutes from now. Okay. Let me just tell you, I saw this movie 2 weeks ago with a bunch of distributors, and you know what a burned-out group that is. And they were hysterical. Essentially, this movie is a sell your soul to the devil kind of movie. It's about a dysfunctional family. The couple is not getting along. The dad is so unhappy, played by John Ritter, is so unhappy with what he's doing for a living that he just stares at the tube all day long. And it's about the doorbell ringing after a big fight that we have, and I've broken his beloved television. And it's the network programmer for the devil, though he doesn't know it. And it's about him being sold this enormous dish and this enormous television set. And when I come home and see that, I mean, that's it, I'm leaving him. And we end up in the backyard being sucked into this dish, into an alternative television network where we are programmed for entertainment. It's lost souls sucked in for entertainment for the devil. And it's about, I'm telling you, okay, is our time up yet?
You got 18 minutes, but you did a great job in
No, and
2 minutes.
it's about being stuck on the devil's programming. And it's really a very dark-humored, tongue-in-cheek comment on television, which that's really why I wanted to do it. It's a very, very hip funny movie. I'm real happy to say when I saw it, I was not disappointed. And it's opening tomorrow. So get out there and see it. It's very, very cute.
We have a clip.
Oh, well, good.
Do you know what's in this, or should we just show it to him?
No, which one is it?
I don't know. Let's just show it to
Okay,
him.
all right.
Okay, we'll look at this clip from Stay Tuned. Pam and John, probably.
Get out there. Get out.
Oh, here comes that clubbing girl. Finish the job.
Leave him alone, you. I apologize. Roy, get up. Roy! You know, for a full-figured woman, you really wear that outfit well.
This could be the end.
My hair!
Wow. Now, based on the explanation, I assume you wandered into the WWF or something.
I'm telling you, when I read the script, that was the scene that made me say, do you turn down a movie for one scene? Oh, and when they showed me it was the Whiteley attorney, I went, oh my God. This was really not, to me, a career move as far as being in a wrestling scene in a movie. But it turned out to be very, very cute. We've got so many, this movie jumps around into so many different channels. We probably have 10 different costume changes. We do a 1760s French Revolutionary set, and we have a 1940s movie. I mean, they built sets that you couldn't believe up in Vancouver. This probably would have been a $40 million movie had they done it here.
Yeah, everybody's going up there to do movies
I know,
now.
because it's so less.
And
so
some
much less
TV shows
expensive.
even.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm trying to do my math while I'm talking to you. You're pregnant 9.5 months. When did you do that?
I was pregnant when I was doing that. I had found out I was pregnant 2 weeks into that.
Oh, you can't do that pregnant, can you?
Well, when I was about a month and a half pregnant, and yeah, I did it. I did the whole movie by the skin of my teeth. As a matter of fact, the very last scene in the movie, I'm tied to a railroad track. I was 6 months pregnant, and they built me this wonderful little merry widow. From the side, I looked like, I looked pregnant, but from the front, it really worked. It was like this nice little hourglass thing.
Yeah.
But a bus line, I'm telling you. I know anybody that knows me is going to think I had my boom,
like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. But I didn't. It was hormones.
Okay, we'll take a commercial and come right back with the all-real, all-new Pam Dawber. I love them. You like music?
Oh, I love music.
What do you listen to at home?
Oh, God. You know, I hate to say it, I listen to musical comedy. I've done a lot of musical comedy, and that's my love. Especially with all the kids around now, I pretty much listen to musicals so I can sing.
Yeah. I just remembered, I had a flashback. You did a musical thing that they advertised on TV a while back.
Well, I did Pirates of
yeah,
Penzance.
that's it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a while ago now.
Yeah.
And I'd done She Loves Me, and it's frustrating because there's not a lot of theater anymore.
Yeah, and actually, I read this the first time you came on. In your bio, it says you sang jingles.
Oh, God.
Ah, I'm glad you reminded me.
Oh, no, are you going to put me on the spot?
Well, I just wonder which ones, because sometimes we remember these jingles.
Oh, back in New York before I came out to L.A., I did a lot of commercials. And I was one of the people that sang romantic songs to boxes of cereal. I did the Tupperware Lady commercials, which you probably have seen on bloopers and practical jokes. I was a singing Tupperware Lady, slapping apples with locks on them shut, locking in freshness. A little flat there.
Of all the ones you did, what was your favorite?
Well, you know, when you're doing commercials, it's such an absurd thing to be doing anyway. I think the Tupperware Ladies commercial was definitely my favorite. That thing is run and run and run, but it was so crazy. but you know, on those commercial auditions, you're in there yawning for no dos, and oh, I mean, you'll do anything just to get a break and to get a job.
Yeah, a lot of very famous people started that way, make their living a little bit now. You know, people like Patty Austin, Luther Vandross, Barry Manilow, you all know the stories. I think it's amazing to think of Barry Manilow seriously in a studio and like a good neighbor, you know, singing a State Farm commercial.
Exactly, there's a lot of money in that.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Bosley, I think he must make so, do you
Oh, yeah,
recognize his
voiceover.
everywhere. You hear his voice on all the commercials.
And that other guy, Ernie, Dodge trucks are ram powered. That guy's on everything, you know. The Love Boat. I like that guy's voice. Let's see, let's talk about TV seriously for a minute. You were doing a show called My Sister Sam, and the lady who played your sister, Rebecca Schaefer, was killed by, I guess we call it an obsessed fan.
Yeah, exactly.
First of all, do you mind if we talk about it just for a minute?
No, because I think there's a point to be made. In fact, one of the reasons I enjoyed Stay Tuned is that it makes a point about how people are spending too much time in front of the TV set. I mean, television is fine, but you shouldn't spend 12 hours a day in front of it. And so I think the feature that I just finished is really, it's a healthy message that people aren't spending enough time talking to their kids. But I've always had a real strong opinion about the violence allowed on television.
Yeah.
You know, and also, you know, I work real hard for handgun control, and we're trying real hard to get the Brady bill passed, which is so important. Great, thanks. You know that when this tragic thing happened to Rebecca, you think, how, this guy was so obviously disturbed. How did he get a handgun? And anybody can just walk into a store, say, no, I don't have a record, yes, I'm an upstanding citizen, and be handed a gun.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's funny, I just feel TV producers need to be so much more responsible than they are for the way they're promoting a lot of these violent shows. I saw something when I was doing a movie down in South Carolina that I was in the car talking to myself. I was driving down from Charleston, and there was a billboard advertising 20 Jump Street when it was on, and it was the waistline of a teenager with his T-shirt pulled up and a gun in his blue jeans, and the logo was, some high school students only carry books to school. And I thought, what a message! I can't believe it. And then it was advertising 21 Jump Street. And now, wasn't it just a month ago on the cover of Newsweek, is a gang member in high school with a gun stuck in his blue jeans. And we go, where did this come from? It's coming from television and in movies. So, with the tragedy, and I mean, you know, being a celebrity, you know the crazy people that write you letters and the threats, and everybody in television that becomes known gets this.
And the amazing thing about Rebecca is she was such a baby in the business. I mean, some people didn't even know who she was yet.
I know. And it doesn't matter. It's not about being Madonna or being the most famous person in the world. She was a little actress who got lucky on a series, wasn't making a lot of money, and had an apartment. She didn't have a house with guard gates and guard dogs and all that. She didn't see herself that way, so she answered the door, and, you know, it was terrible.
Yeah,
so we have there's an organization in Hollywood through the Handgun Control Office in Washington that are really reaching out to producers and the studio heads and the networks to please try to curb the violence on television. And they've been doing very, very well. I just went to a banquet dinner about 2 nights ago. So it's wonderful. I know you're doing all this great work downtown with the kids. We just have got to get the violence just out of our society.
Yeah. Wow. Well, you keep up the good work.
You too.
Yeah, I bet it must be really hard because there are people who have different opinions on guns.
Oh, you bet. Yeah, I mean, the NRA is a very powerful lobby, and it's, you know, it's a lobby that's funded by a lot of the heavy-duty gun businesses. And so if you care, join the Handgun Control Lobby. All you have to do is call Washington, find out where it is, and write them.
Okay. Good luck with the movie.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks,
Pam Dawber.
Give 5 months and 2 days in the life is the name of my next guest CD, because that's the amount of time that it took them to get a record deal. And with their continuing success, I don't think it'll ever take that long ever again. Performing People Every Day. This is Arrested Development. Let's party, y'all.
Come on. Everybody clap your hands. Come on, clap your hands. Come on. Yo, this is Head 9 from
something. On my radio tape, play a box right. Just loud enough so folks can hear his type C. Out of nowhere comes a woman I'm taking. Investigation, maybe she was demonstrating, but nevertheless I was pleased. My day was going great and my soul was at ease until a group of brothers started bugging out, drinking the 40 ounce, going the nigger route, disrespecting my black queen, holding their crotches and being obscene. At first I ignored them, cause see I know the type. They got drunk, they got guns, and yes they wanna fight. And they see a young couple having a time that's good. Now the Eagles wanna test a brother's manhood. So they came to test me cause of my heritage and the loud bright colors that I wear. I was a target cause I'm a fashion misfit, and the outfit that I'm wearing brothers dissonant. Well, I stay calm and pray the niggas leave me be, but they squeeze the parts of my date's anatomy. Why, Lord, you brothers have to drill me? Cause if I start to hit this man, they'll have to kill me. You see? Come on, hey, I'm everyday people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see, I am everyday people. And you don't stop, it keeps on like this. I told the niggas, please let us pass break. I said please cause I don't like killing Africans, but he wouldn't stop, and I ain't Ice Cube. But I had to take the brother out for being rude. And like I said before, I was bad by him. It took 3 or 4 cops to pull me off of him. But that's the story, y'all, of a black man acting like a nigga and gets caught by an African. You see? Come on, hey, am everyday people. Hey, 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 come on. Am everyday people. Every day, every day, every day. Come on.
The moral of the story is, you never know who you're stepping to. You might be stabbed, shot, killed, or hurt. It's not even worth it. Hey, you know. Hey.
Wow, whoa, whoa, wow. Hey. Wow, whoa, whoa, wow. Come on. Wow, whoa, whoa, wow. Hey. Wow.
Yes. Hey. At 22 years old, it's probably safe to call my next guest baseball's youngest superstar. He's bad. Plays up for the Seattle Mariners in the center field position, and recently was named MVP. I want you to see a clip of what he does. Wait, first of all, let's talk about some of that stuff. Man, when you hit the fence and knock the fence apart, and I mean, do you ever get hurt?
Yeah, I've had a concussion and a bruised shoulder, running into a wall, but it goes with the job.
It doesn't make you gun shy next time you go towards that blue monster?
No. You know, as long as I can make our pitchers feel safe and, you know, they can depend on me, you know, it makes their job easier and they pitch better.
Yeah. MVP All-Star game, how many of those?
One. I've been to 3 All-Star games for 1 MVP.
1 MVP. Wow, do you remember, you know his dad, well, last time you were here, he was with you.
Yeah.
His dad was one of the greatest. And how much of his career do you remember as a kid?
Well, growing up, he was more of a father. He didn't take any, he was a dad, then a baseball player. So if we needed help as far as, you know, schooling or just being a parent, he was there.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't take his baseball career home with him. You know, if he took a 0 for 4, he would still be the same lovable father that we knew when he was hitting and doing what he had to do.
But when he was an MVP, I mean, weren't you like a hero in school?
No, because it never took it to school. We were always, you know, playing with the kids in the neighborhood. And it didn't matter, you know, what he did as a profession. He was still the father, and he still took care of everybody in the neighborhood. Everybody came over and played, did what he had to do.
Yeah, and there's Mom. Hi, Mom. Yes. Who's the lady next to Mom?
My fiance.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, when you gonna get married?
Soon.
It's good that Mom likes your fiance. That makes life much easier.
Yeah, I don't get beaten as much now. It makes my job safe.
Yeah. So soon, like 2 months?
Yeah, maybe. 3, maybe. Yeah. 4 after the season.
Okay, what's special about this lady? What made you say this is the one?
She's like my mother. Real
really?
strong. You know, she's dependent. She does what she wants to do, and you know, you always think, you know, as your mom as being the #1 woman in your life.
Yeah.
And you always want somebody like your mother.
Yeah. That's cool, man. The team's having its problems right now. Even though you're doing very well individually, does that ever discourage you?
It does. You know, first of all, it's not just one person, it's the whole team. When we were hitting, the pitching wasn't there. When we were pitching well, the hitting wasn't there. And everybody we lost 7 pitchers from our squad last year, and we had to make those up. We brought a lot of guys up to fill those guys' shoes, and, you know, it was a big role for them, which made it tough. And we knew coming to the season that our pitching, you know, starting pitching was going to be good, but our relieving was going to be bad. But, you know, overall, we're learning a lot about each other. So we're becoming a family. And, you know, that's more important right now. So what, you know, this year may be gone. But as long as we get to grow and know what to accept from each other, we're going to be better next year.
Yeah. With people from Seattle? Yeah. With 3 All-Star games and 1 All-Star game MVP, you probably have a lot of great memories. But do you remember the first game you ever played professionally?
Yeah, I was so nervous. It's almost like being here.
No. Had to be worse.
No. See, I can play in front of 55,000 people and it won't bother me.
Yeah.
But being in front of a TV, you know, it sort of makes me nervous. But I ran on the field, and right before they called my name, I said, "Don't trip, don't trip." And I ran out there, and as soon as I got there to the line, shook everybody's hand, I grabbed, thank you, I didn't trip. So the elephant threw out the first pitch.
The elephant?
Yeah, we had an elephant. Well, the A's have an elephant. And they bring this big old elephant, and he throws out the first pitch, and it's in the national anthem, and we start playing. And Dave Stewart threw me a high fastball, my first pitch. I fouled it off. He could have thrown it anywhere. He could have bounced it 10 feet in front of me, threw it behind me. I was swinging. And I ended up hitting the second pitch for a double in left center. I got the second. I said, there's my first hit. Now I'm ready.
Yeah. So you were cool from there on?
Yeah, I was fine after that. Just walking on the field for the first time, you know, putting the uniform on was the biggest thrill for me so far.
Yeah. Does your father give you advice now?
Yeah. Just keep going. Just stay consistent, have fun, and do the best job you can. And that's it. He doesn't tell me too much.
I bet when you're good, though, that's my boy.
Actually, he does TV now for us. And my friends were Corky and Lester. Were on home watching the game, and he sounded like he was doing golf. He said,
the whisper?
There's 3 balls, 2 strikes on the hitter. The runners will be going. And they called me and said, hey, your dad got to liven up. And so he got better as he, you know, got used to it. And now he's fine. He's almost like a known person up there. He feels comfortable and relaxed. But if I mess up, he goes, you act just like your mom. That's something your mother would do. But if I do something well, he would say, that's my boy.
Yeah.
He can go out and play. But it's coming. I keep telling him I take my athletic ability from my mom's side of the family.
Yeah. Who taught you to rap?
Well, it just happened. I like rap music.
Yeah.
And Steve is better known as Kid Sensation. We got our cars done at the same place, Stereo shop.
Yeah.
And he thought that I would be big-headed because of my baseball career, and I thought that he'd be big-headed because of his musical career. And when we finally met, we realized that, you know, we're just like each other. We like to do the same things, and he's a rapper, and one day he goes, well, I'll teach you to rap if you teach me how to hit. I said, fine. So about 2 weeks later, he came back with some music. He said, do you like it? I said, yeah, it's fine. And then about 2 weeks later, he came back with the lyrics to the song. And we ended up doing it.
And what did you do? Tell him to run into that blue fence real hard?
No, no. No. I took him down to spring training this year, and he got to hit in a cage. And he said, I respect what you do. I said, I respect what you do, because I couldn't sit. The hardest thing for me was sitting behind this little glass while people behind me saying, nah, you got to speak up. You got to do this. You have to do that. I'm saying, this is not what I do for a living.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. So, you know, that was hard for me. But then he came down and hit, and he said, wow, I will never talk about nobody hitting a fastball again.
Yeah.
So it's a trade-off.
It looks easier at home. And the rap record, I'm glad you did it, because the kids up in the area there need it. It's an anti-drug message, and we need to keep pounding that into their heads.
Yeah, basically we did it because of friendship, but then after, you know, we're gonna do a video. I don't know when. You know, he does everything. It goes by what I have to do, but in October. And, you know, it's not just, you know, kids in the CD area. It's kids all over the world who need guidance.
Yeah.
And it's not,